Walmart, you do not need to raise prices because of tariffs. You need to raise prices because you treated all your customers like thieves and now we don't shop there anymore. So Walmart says they're going to raise prices because of tariffs, but yet they failed to mention what they've been doing to push customers away. Only at Walmart are you proven guilty until you are innocent. How many times did you have to show a receipt before you left Walmart? Instead of having a Walmart greeter, now they have a receipt checker. And you guys are not Costco. I didn't buy a membership, so stopping random people and checking certain belongings to some and not others, that's profiling. But one thing I really hate is the reason you lose my money is I don't want to have to go and have to ask for an employee to unlock something as simple as deodorant or emery boards or nail polish or whatever because you have every fucking thing locked up. It's annoying. I'll go to a store where I can just go and pick it off a shelf and go to the cashier. Thanks. And I understand surveillance and security is paramount in a store like this, but when you walk down an aisle and the screens flash on with a bright light and you're being clocked for every breath you take, it's uncomfortable. I don't like it. You have 0 cashiers, but the employees you do hire are basically being paid minimum wage to be security through your whole store. Last time I was there, 1 cashier and they direct everybody to self-checkout, which is fine, but then you have 2 people just standing there, 2 employees talking to each other, and then they come over and then they peer into your bags to make sure you didn't snag anything and throw it in there when they weren't looking. What are these employees going to do? Run down the road and chase me because I took a Snickers bar if I did? And remember that sweet little Walmart greeter, the little old lady that had nothing to do, so she was just stand there and say hello and goodbye to you? Yeah, at my Walmart, she's been replaced by a legit security guard that is armed. Who wants to shop like this? I don't. So Walmart, if you want to keep blaming the tariffs as a way to get around how you treat your own customers, the people that bring the money in, you go ahead and do that. But all I know is most of us are sick of dealing with this. So we've moved on to other stores where we're not being treated like thieves.
If you didn't already know, Target is shaking at their little knees. The effort of people deciding to get rid of Target and stop shopping there and boycotting is absolutely working. But this is the thing. Target is a luxury. Target is where we would go for vibes and good times. Target is where we would just waste unnecessary money. It's not necessarily a necessity, but it's a place that we've enjoyed and we thought was supportive of us. If we really want to make a sound, we really want to hit them where it hurts, if we want to send a message, not just to these big, massive corporations, but we also want to send it to people like McDonald's who've also made decisions to get rid of DEI, we need to bring down Walmart. We need to bring down Goliath. We're finna be like David with the stones, and Goliath is coming down. Walmart made over $500 million more than Target last year. Walmart has over double the amount of stores. Like, Walmart is everywhere, and we know that, right? We may not prefer to go there all the time, but Walmart is definitely more affordable than Target, which means that it's going to be more difficult. For some, it's going to be hard to not go to Walmart. But in the month of March, if you've been going along with the strategy that I put out a few weeks ago, Walmart is next in line for the month of March. We will not be shopping in Walmart in March. Now, if you're going with a different plan, do you, boo? I support it. Let's go. So let's bring Goliath down and boycott Walmart.
Attention any Walmart shoppers still in the store. The store is now closed. Attention any remaining customers.
But it's happening. Will permanently close next month.
In total, the company announced that 269 store locations will be closed worldwide starting next month. Though most of the store locations are in the United States, a bulk of the store closures will occur in Brazil as well. Included in the restructuring, 102 Walmart Express stores will be closed in the United States, with 154 stores in the U.S. closing altogether. The move will affect 16,000 employees.
They're not being hard enough on Amazon and Walmart. You guys are still shopping at Amazon and Walmart. Boycotts on Target are actually working and real change is happening. The CEO has taken a huge pay cut. They are starting to cut hours for employees. They're blaming it on us, even though they still have a ton of money and they could totally hold on to their employees and help them keep their full paychecks, and want to shift that narrative and make us the bad guy instead of them, who rolled back DEI and did all kinds of terrible things. Are creating a new wave of change for consumerism and shaping the consumerism landscape for the future. Like, legitimately, we're really doing this. Instead of spending the money at Target, I have been hearing from a lot of you that you're actually just going and spending it at Walmart or Amazon. I'm seeing way too many Amazon Prime trucks driving around, and way too many Walmart parking lots packed to the brim. Remind you guys that DEI absolutely affects you. Whether or not that you think it affects you, it absolutely affects you. There are things that you fall under DEI if you are a working person, if you want to have a job. And even if you do not feel like DEI applies to you, even if you feel like, you know what, no, I don't fall under DEI, someone that you love, someone that you care about absolutely does. And that is why you should give a shit. You should give a shit about other people, which is why we're boycotting in the first place. We want better for employees. We want better for people. You guys have got to stop. You guys have, and I'm not saying, I know that some people do not have any other options. This is not about that. It's about it being accessible for certain people and for people to be able to do this, doing it. That makes more of an impact when there are people that can't stop shopping there. So like there's lots of people in small towns that are really low income that can't not shop at Walmart. But even some of those people are doing a better job than some of you that have a more accessible life. They are only buying the necessities. They're doing their part, even if they have to shop at Walmart, because it's the only thing in their small town and they are low income. So you guys need to show up and do your best as well. Trust me, all you have to do is check the news. Target is absolutely being affected. Their foot traffic's down, their sales are down, their stocks are down, everything is down because we're really making an impact. We need to make an impact on Walmart and Amazon as well, because we know they've been really bad and they're really bad. We've known this for a very long time.
Target, you done messed up, girl. You done messed up real bad. So today I had to go into Target. Not for the reason that you think. They put Kaisers in Target now, so my son had a doctor's appointment. I had to go in there, and that's the reason why I spent no coin. So don't come for me, okay? Okay. Anyway, after the appointment, I needed to take a gander around the store because I have never, ever, and I mean ever, in my life seen a Target so empty. I start looking down the aisles. I see nobody but employees. Okay, they looking at me, I'm looking at them, we looking at each other. And it's uncomfortable. It's like a damn desert town. With all this time on you guys' hands, what are y'all doing in there now? I hope you playing a big ass game of hide and seek, because that's all there is to do. There is no go backs. There is no fold more club. Empty.
For fucking years, Target has been my happy place. If I was sad, I went to Target. Happy, went to Target. Bored, went to Target. Had a lot of money, went to Target. Got my paycheck, went to Target. Nothing to do, Target. Basically, all roads in my house led to Target, okay? And that means I spent a shit ton of money there. So yesterday on my For You page, I saw a girl who said that she went on her Target Circle app and added up all her purchases from 2024 versus her purchases from 2025, because she herself wanted to see what impact she had on the Target boycott. So I said, as a psychotic Target shopper, I feel like I have done a lot. And sure as shit, I was fucking shocked. Last year, in 2024, I spent $5,712.72 at Target, which comes out to a little less than $500 a month at Target, which in my mind, yes, that's a lot of money, but that does seem accurate for what I was spending at Target. 2024. This is what I've spent at Target in the first 3 months of 2025. $145.83. All of this was spent before Target rolled back their DEI program, so before Trump was inaugurated on January 20th. This time last year, in the first 3 months, in the first quarter of 2024, I spent $1,500 at Target. In the first 3 months, in the first quarter of 2025, because Target rolled back their DEI program, I spent $145.83 at Target, which means me, myself, and I have had a 90% reduction in what I spent at Target in the first quarter of last year to the first quarter of this year. So, Target, roll back your DEI programs. Fuck around and find out, baby. I am so happy. If you guys are also boycotting Target and you used to be a huge Target spender, go on your Circle app and see what a difference you have made this year. Honestly, it's bringing new life to my battle. And I want to continue to boycott Target and Amazon and all the other ones as hard as I can, because like it's fucking working.
They're trying, okay? Target is trying. If you have not went and searched the comments under the Target post just to get a laugh, look at what they're promoting now. I mean, they're trying to be the dollar store, okay? They've got the Target dollar section. They've got the $3 section. And when I tell you the stuff looks cheap, it looks cheap. So if that's what made in America looks like, I don't know. I mean, I think I'll stick with China. But, and here's the thing. I'm not telling you to go there because it boosts Target in any way, shape, or form. Just you looking at the comments is what this app is all about, okay? That's what this app is all about. So give yourself a little laughy laugh on this gloomy Sunday, wherever you are. I'm in the West. Excuse my dryer that's telling me it's time to fold clothes right now. It's a little obnoxious, I know, but Target is not giving up. Can't hate on them for that, but I think they're trying to stay relevant however they can. But anyway, it's funny, so go check it out.
Bitch, I ain't even supposed to be in Target, but damn it, is this the same soap that was $9.99? The tariffs is terrible. How am I supposed to keep myself clean in this motherfucker? This shit used to be like $2. This shit $4.
Fortune magazine reports that the weekly foot traffic at Target is down more than 6% on average. That's since the chain decided in late January to end its diversity, equity, and inclusion program. Michael Galavis founded the movement dubbed the Latino Freeze. It's a call for all Latinos nationwide to boycott Target and other stores that drop their DEI programs. The Central Valley medical doctor says Latinos and their supporters can't ease up now.
So it's actually very easy for us to stick with the Latino Freeze because we know that this is for the long term, right?
Economists estimate Latinos make up $3.5 trillion in buying power, and that has political scientists underlining the determination of the Latino consumer.
It can be done. When you take what matters most to Latinos and there's a real passion, you can focus that. And if you're focusing on one organization, it'll have the intended effect.
Y'all, I just went grocery shopping and I'm absolutely mind blown as to why things are so fucking expensive. I went to Aldi first because that's where we get majority of our stuff. And I got like 80% of our list at Aldi. Went over to Giant and got like the remaining odds and end things, right? The only things that I got extra was toothpaste, razors, and coffee creamer. Tell me why. At Aldi, I spent $150. Cool. Love that for us. At Giant, for the odds and end things and 3 extra things, I spent $130. Now, mind you, when we do our grocery list, it's for 2 full weeks. 2 full weeks of dinners, lunches, breakfast, snacks, and everything in between. So spending $150 at Aldi was fantastic for us. For 2 fucking weeks, love that. If I would have done all of our list at Giant, that shit would have been above $400, if not more. I am mind blown at fucking grocery prices now. It's absolutely disgusting, and I don't know how anybody on a 1-income household can fucking afford actual good groceries. We have a 2-income household, and we're still like, what the fuck is happening with these fucking grocery prices? And as you can see, I'm in the McDonald's line because my daughter is being a toddler today and will not eat anything, but she agreed to eat McDonald's, so my ass went to McDonald's. We're choosing our battles today.
$76 freaking dollars. How is this even possible? I went shopping. This is all I got from Whole Foods. I had chips, 3 apples, 2 lemons, 5 mangoes, and mind you this, these mangoes were 5 for 5. Peanut butter, mayo, 2 cups of soup, tortilla, oatmeal, 1 soda, a couple gingers, $76. 76 freaking dollars. This is it. How are you supposed to live?
Eating fast food is so much cheaper than going to the grocery store. Like, why do we even bother? I literally just bought the ingredients to make little pizzas on garlic bread. And then I got green beans and a single zucchini. And it was $27. I got some chocolate too. And a Dr. Pepper. But $27. I got knockoff brand everything. I skipped out on some fun ingredients I would have liked to add to my pizza. Like, me and my husband can go to Taco Bell right now, get more food that will fill us up more, and it will be cheaper. Like, I miss when lasagna was gross. Like, I would do anything to eat lasagna, but I can't freaking afford lasagna.
Public supermarket. Count your days. I moved to a new city, and when I tell you I've gone to 2 different Publixes, and this is the first time in a very long time I've ever had to return something that I purchased that is sold by Publix to Publix. So the first thing I had to return was their their seasonal lemonade that's in the deli, because apparently somebody had put it it was a go back. Somebody had put it back on the shelf, and by the time I brought it home, it had sat out and it was sour. So when I opened it and I was drinking it, I was mixing it with stuff. So I didn't really taste how sour it was until I decided one day to individually drink it, and then I let it sit out on the counter, and that entire bottle expanded within less than 2 hours. Took it back to Publix. The guy said, yeah, that's not normal, and gave me a refund for that. But this time, Publix, I don't understand how this happens, okay? And I'm very skeptical about buying meat from non-butcher places in the first place. But why did I buy this meat? I bought some steak, some beef, in order to make Philly cheesesteaks. This meat is brown. I picked it up. And this is the back side of it. The front side, they show you the pretty color, the red color, but the rest of it is brown. And then the sell by date that's on here, hold on, I'm going to show y'all, is April 13th. Today is April 7th. What is this? Why is it so brown? This is not normal. Why is the front side pink and the back side, every piece is brown? One thing we're not gonna do is play like groceries is cheap. And I used to work at Sam's, so I know like when stuff has sat out for a long periodically time.
Imagine living through an insurrection on the Capitol, living through inflation every single day, living through rent prices going through the roof, making it harder to live, just the cost of living being ridiculously high. Imagine all the corporations getting together and buying up everything and making small businesses obsolete. And we're just living through all that and you being like, I'm so tired of black people. What the fuck I do?